makes it 3rd and 6.
Get him, you got him. Hey, kill him.
From the gun, it's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Weil. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Here we go.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 27.
DC.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Banjo.
Now Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Check three. Check 20. The great 57.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Next to score, Eagles 7, Rams nothing. Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. Brandon Cooks, touchdown LA! The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Come on. Let's go right here. 14, 82, 14.
On second and 11 now. Wentz, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, wahoo!
Working from the gun, Wentz. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
.44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Penetration here. Let's get some penetration. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
D-line, get that quarterback. Super. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Hey, pick your game up. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike.
From the gun, here's Goff. Buying time to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick-6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Eagles 14, Rams 7. Mason Crosby set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That's a gain of 13. First down, Rams.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I got it. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Gurley again here on first down. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Switch, switch, switch. Value 1. He's coming, he's coming. We got double.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down.
All right. Come on now. Blitz, blitz, blitz.
take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Brandon Cooks. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Go! At their own 32-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
First down, Eagles.
Here we go. 120!
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 48-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Here, boy.
Great 15. Great 15.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 21-14.
Rams 14. Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they will start out in great shape. Very close to midfield.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
218, chop it.
From just shy of midfield, Goff under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
14.
Back to throw, Goff. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, switch gears. Switch
Sunday.
Check. Undercut.
On first down, Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check 50. Check 52.
Great 15. Great 15.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Now Wentz. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, they run with Smallwood. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short, and that leads to a 4th down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. This one from 48 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. Still on his feet. And they're going to wind wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. 20. Touchdown, LA. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
He's crazy. Empty. Pilot, 64, weak.
Throwing on first is Wentz. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Greystone, travel. 82.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Hey, exit.
And that'll set him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Here we go again.
Check.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Two jet. Hey, forward toe kill.
Throwing is Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Like 5.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out.
Watch the eye. Shoot.
Hey, Bush.
SOS. Get wide.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Empty. 5-9.
What you got, baby? Give me some.
Here, shift. Sue. Bring it. Done.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. It's caught by OBJ. That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Lefty. 120.
Watch one. 65.
Man 5-7.
Chance.
Go.
Check. Crunch.
Here, shoot.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Left. 20.
Pick it up. Hey, alert 3.
2 for 1.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Able to push his way through, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
Four down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Back. Show it up. Check 13.
Again they run with Gurley. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A 1st down run there for Gurley, but nothing opening up as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Watch twist. Kill. Rush in. Check.
Shell.
Now Howard. And some room to work. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Jordan Howard, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
It got his man complete. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Crosby on now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
What we got? Watch twist. Watch the twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. Twist, twist. Twist, twist. He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check 9. Check 9.
2 for 66. Set.
Again, it's Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
First by him near the 35. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. Here's Gurley. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Be good. Check 24. Check 24. Hatchet. Hatchet.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Check 26. Check 26. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. He's checking. He's checking.
17. 17. 17. Set.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
Out. Shift. Check 99. Check 99. No. Off. Tight dog.
12. Turbo 7.
They're running with Gurley. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
First and 10.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check it back.
Hey, kill.
Under 10.
Turbo 7.
On first down, they run with Howard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Third and 10.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
Check 31, check 31. Kill.
Hey, shell.
Check 43.
Obama. Value 1.
Another carry now for Gurley. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So on now is Greg Zuerlein in a pressure situation. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Wentz to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Kill.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
First down, Philadelphia.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, red 5-2, come here. Hey, Alpha. This is us.
Back to throw, Wentz. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession...
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. On second down, it's Howard looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Third and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive.
17. 17. 17.
Coming to you, coming to you. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Got one,
First throw in overtime for Goff. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 43 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Check the hot read. Check 3, check 3. Shit.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
They run with Howard. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check. Undercrush.
Check 50, check 50. Check 52. Kill.
Go, 12, let's go. Turn him up.
They go with Howard again. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see, and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.